And welcome. Thank you for coming. We're very appreciative that you're all here. I'm Tim O'Day from the Today Group. Probably got some invitations from us. I hope that's why you're here. Yes. You just didn't randomly show up. That's good. And I have to say, we've been talking about this all afternoon. It is so good to see so many old faces. So many old faces, like
what?
Well, I was gonna say, old faces.
I'm ducking.
And we love seeing all of you, like Mr. Daps and Max and Adrian and them and them. Not so much you guys. But anyway, it's great to have you guys here. We are very excited about CHOC Adventure in the Park. Something new! For the 30th anniversary of CHOC Walk.
Yes.
So this has been in the works for a while. And we're so happy it's finally coming to pass, and it's going to happen on August 27th. And so the plan here is Zach's going to update you on some of the details of CHOC Adventure in the Park, and then we're going to have some special speakers, and then we're going to take questions from everybody, okay? And that's what we're going to do. So Zach, Assistant Vice President of Community Engagement for CHOC Foundation, take it away.
Thank you, Tim. First of all, I just have to echo, I just can't tell you how happy and excited I am to see everybody here today and how much it means to us, the families in CHOC. Sincerely, from the bottom and top of my heart, it really is just such a privilege to see everybody and to see so many old familiar faces and friends, and for you to take the time out of your day, your schedules to be here with us. I know how hard that is and the changes we've all gone through, so it really does mean so much to us that you're here with us today and that you're a part of this journey. I also want to thank a few people. I want to thank our friends from The Grove for hosting us today. Awesome space and food. And they have just always been such a great partners, and I want to thank their team and chef for making this special. And I don't see my Grove peeps, but they are amazing. We love them. And then, of course, I want to thank our dear friends from the Disneyland Resort. So all of them, Kylie, I know you're out there. Just being our dear friend and partner from the very, very beginning before CHOC was even born. I think there's just a little bit of history that I think a lot of you may know. But we are here because of our friends from the Disneyland Resort. There is a children's hospital. Walt Disney saw that it was important to support and help something like this happen. So this has been a journey that's been going on for over 60 years. And we're about to go on a new adventure. So with that, we have been busy planning the CHOC Adventure in the Park presented by the Disneyland Resort, a 30th celebration to bring our community back together in a way that's safer, but a lot of fun for all our friends and families, and hopefully to raise a lot of funds to help CHOC in its continued mission to support children. So on August 27th, the CHOC Adventure at the Park will start at 5 p.m. And so many of you may not know this, but on chocwalk.org, or you do know this because you've already created a team, there is a place to sign up and create your CHOC Walk team, and also to make sure you have your ticket. So things are a little different. We are worked really hard, and we are working really hard with our partners at the resort to make sure we're paying homage to the traditions of the CHOC Walk. But it will be a party, and there are a lot of activities that night. So we will have lots of tools and accessories online at chocwalk.org for you all to download and help you on your fundraising journey. We have tons of folks that are ready to answer questions as well. So we've added a chat line. So all those things are there. There is a new fundraising level. It's $250, but that includes 7 hours in California Adventure. So from 5 until 9 o'clock, we will be with our friends in the community, but then from 9 to midnight, it'll be just our CHOC family and friends. So I know that Disney has lots of surprises, in addition to a special World of Color viewing, and of course a special moment to all of our friends and family. But then there are going to be other special character visits, DJs, and things that hopefully we'll announce in a few weeks, and some surprises that we're going to leave for you for that special day. I think it's important to know that you will be in the park with attractions, food, and other elements in retail, so it really is you alone in the park with not too many of our closest friends. So, you'll be able to go on rides and really enjoy that experience. God, there is so much I could talk about. A couple of key things. This is a great chance because we are on a Saturday and we are going to be there in the evening. We have lots of great hotel opportunities in the resort community, as well as some links that are going to be coming out soon for hotel at the resort on site. And then in addition to that, we have some incredible incentives this year. So there is so much to see. It's on chocwalk.org under prize incentives, but there's some great things for you to experience, including our commemorative pin, which I think if you look around on the tables, you'll find the fan and then the thing that's like the little stick that's posted in there. So that's our logo, and then on the back is actually this year's pin. So that we're excited. There's the great logo, but then that will be our commemorative pin. So we're excited about that. And then I think as you all were checking in, you probably saw those awesome vans. So those are going to be in there. And then there are some incredible Disneyland experiences. So if you're the ultimate fan and you really like to fundraise, there's a lot in store that you can enjoy. So I cannot wait. So with that, I would like to introduce Natalie Guzman, who's our Disneyland ambassador. Please come on up. I'm so excited because this is the first chance I get to work with Natalie.
My first chance getting to work with CHOC also, so I'm very excited to be here. And hello everyone, like Zach said, I am one of the Disneyland Resort ambassadors, Natalie. And it's my honor to be here and represent the Disneyland Resort and to see the return of this very special event at our place. And you touched on this a little bit. There's a rich history between Walt Disney and CHOC, dating all the way back to 1960. Walt Disney served as one of the board members, and he made sure the facility arrived here in Orange. So it was a very meaningful organization for him, and it continues to be so for us. And over the last 30 years, we've been the proud sponsor of this event. And believe it or not, in the last few years, we've raised $37.5 million because of CHOC. So we are very honored to continue this tradition and continue to contribute to the CHOC organization. We've done so in many ways, from Walt Disney's origins to updating the hospital facilities with Turtle Talk and Crush at the Bill Holmes building, which is a very sweet thing we get to do there. And so this year will be a little unique, and I know the last 2 years haven't exactly been the easiest. In 2020, we had no event. Oh, I didn't realize you couldn't hear me. Now I can hear myself better. But in 2020, we didn't have an event. 2021, this was a virtual event. So we're really excited to make this the 30th anniversary. It's going to be the formal, proper way to celebrate the 30th anniversary. And I can't wait to see you all there. I am so excited. And again, thank you for having us here, and thank you for choosing Disneyland Resort again to sponsor CHOC Walk.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. She's amazing. We are so excited. So Natalie will be there, and we're going to all be celebrating. One thing that's really important, and Natalie referenced that, is what we built and what we're building. I joined CHOC almost 17 years ago, and in that time, it has dramatically transformed from a tiny community hospital to a pediatric healthcare system with over 42 locations, and we're about to announce again another growth period to continue to expand services for this community. We are now serving over 5 counties, and it just continues to grow. And I was having a really serious conversation with one of my friends here a little bit earlier about mental health and the needs of the children and families. and especially after what we've gone through. And so the funds that we raise from the CHOC adventure in the park will continue to fulfill and serve those needs. It takes a lot to operate a children's hospital, and one that never turns a child away regardless of the situation. So we served about $159 million in what we call uncompensated care last year. And so the CHOC Walk truly does help us fulfill that. So the funds, that's where it goes. It helps us from everything from programs like our mental health program all the way to Child Life, where we can create a childlike environment for the kids and help to fulfill programs like Turtle Talk and really help them to feel like they're not in a children's hospital, but really in a place of joy. With that, I want to share a very special story. We started a tradition 17 years ago, and that tradition was to have a family serve as our honorary ambassador for the walk. And so this year I have a very special friend who I met 17 years ago. Oh my God. And I learned about her son's story, their family's story. And this is a great honor for me to introduce Julie and Emily and Matthew. And Robbie Gomez is our official CHOC Adventure in the Park ambassador.
Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you, everybody, for being here. As Zach mentioned, this is my daughter, Emily, my son, Matthew. Husband's working, so he couldn't make it today. It's an incredible honor for our family to, I'm going to try to hold it together, to be able to represent our son, Robbie, this year as the ambassador, to celebrate 30 years of participating in the CHOC Walk. Our family has been participating for the last 21 years. It's kind of a surreal moment when I step back and think of how our journey started 21 years ago and where we're at today. Our son Robbie was born in 2001. He was born with a condition that obstructed his airway, so he was not able to breathe at birth and was rushed almost immediately to CHOC Hospital. And from there, the only situation at that point that could allow him to breathe was a tracheotomy. So they performed a emergency surgery to give him a tracheotomy. And at that point, we were, living at CHOC for about a good month, just taking care of our son and learning how to work with the tracheotomy. First-time parents, super scary, but CHOC staff, physicians, everyone that worked there was right there with us, holding our hand, helping us through, not only from the technical health aspects that we had to go through, but just as caring, compassionate, caring for us as parents, not knowing where we're going or what's happening. It was just truly a moment of awe, I think, that we encountered at that moment. And our experience with CHOC continued to grow. Our son had multiple surgeries to help correct the situation. He did have the tracheotomy removed after about 6 months, and then continued to have surgeries and checkups with specialists at CHOC. We began the CHOC Walk that first year he was born in 2001, just a small group of us. And then unexpectedly in 2006, Robbie was 5 years old and he passed away in his sleep. And that was kind of a moment, obviously devastating and changed our lives forever, but the connection to CHOC at that moment just was incredible for my husband and I to reflect back on the care that he received at birth and the 5 years that CHOC gave us with our son. He could have easily passed away when he was born, but if not for the help of CHOC and those physicians and what they did for our family, we were blessed to have 5 years with our son. From there, the CHOC Walk and our participation just grew exponentially. We created, Robbie Gomez team. We got tons of support from our family and community. I recruited our children to help as team captain. I put them to work, getting everything together every year. And over the course of 12 years, we raised probably over $100,000 for CHOC, just through community events, doing bake sales, car washes, just things like that, and just blessed to have a lot of strong community and family and friends and support that have also interacted with CHOC and been touched by the care that CHOC provides to so many in our community. That it's an easy fundraiser, and so many people are willing to give back, knowing the care that their children may have received, or someone that they know may have received. And then in 2018, we had some really close friends of ours that helped us get together, 6 of our really close friends, and we started a Robbie Gomez Foundation in memory of our son. And we hold an annual golf tournament that over the last 5 years alone, we've been able to donate an additional $100,000 to CHOC just through that one event. So we're super fortunate. Robbie was just a positive energy and a force to be reckoned with. I mean, his personality, his strength, his courage, it taught us and the family so much. And just the life lesson that we got from our experience and from CHOC, and being parents of a family that lost a child, it's certainly a life-changing event. But we focus that energy and that drive that we have now for CHOC and our passion for CHOC and what they do for so many people. That we're just fortunate that through fundraising and through our son's memory, we're able to keep his legacy alive. And again, I'm so thankful to all of you for being here. We're thankful for the honor that CHOC has given us to celebrate Robbie. We're excited. It's a party this year. That's great. I mean, what better way to celebrate our son through a huge party? So we're really excited. I believe there'll be a video that will be coming out soon that goes into a little bit more detail on our story. So that's it. Thank you.
That's why we're here. That's why we do it every year. It is a pilgrimage of love and joy and passion, and it has so much meaning for so many people and for so many different reasons. And we're just excited to share Robbie with the community and to continue to be inspired by his story, and just grateful to have such an incredible community and to come together and honor him and the other children that we walk for. I have to say, and I cannot say this enough, thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you. I mean, I sincerely mean that. Because of you, we're able to get out there, we're able to share and tell people about this incredible, magical, special event that we have that raises so much fun and connects with our community like nothing anywhere in the world. There have been other children's hospitals that have called us and say, how do we recreate this in their community? It cannot be recreated. It is special, it's magical, it's ours. It belongs to this community because all of you have helped build it and make it so special, and the partners that we have. So what we need, how can we make this such a great year, make it even better than we know it's going to be? We want to encourage everybody to get involved, spread the word, create teams. We have some special things that we're going to be offering and rolling out to all of you to help you get on board. Some incentives to help you create teams and get out there and spread the word and get folks involved. I wanted to go ahead and open it up to probably, I think, Q&A.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
There's a ton of questions. I know I have.
Well, look, Mindy is back there. Could she be a plant? Yes, Mindy has a question.
I'm not a plant. I don't know if you have the answer. Hello. Hello. I don't know if you have the answer to this yet, but I understand that attendance is going to be more limited than the regular CHOC walk. Do you have any numbers, or do you have any maybe estimates of when the event might sell out so that we can tell people, make sure you register ASAP?
Very good question. It will be less than years before. I can't officially announce a number, but it definitely will be less. And we have got great friends that help do the math so that everybody has a great experience. We did launch last week, and we had a huge opening, actually the biggest we've ever had. It broke a record for first weekend ever. So once it does sell out, yes, we will reach a number, and we have to shut it off. Ashley has some important key dates about how that will kind of help navigate and help folks get started. So you want to tell them a little bit about that process?
Yes. So now that we're launched, the big dates to keep in mind, August 5th is the big date. You have to be registered, have your $250 in your account. That gets you your ticket into the door. That will send you an email to confirm you'll be coming to the party. After that, if you register, you'll have to pay the full amount to get a ticket. But just to kind of echo what Zach said about the capacity, we will be sending weekly emails out. So when you register, make sure that box is checked that you're going to be receiving the newsletter, because every email will let you know if we're close, if we're halfway, if you need to be worried. So we'll be updating quite a bit. But August 5th is the big date to know. Have your money in your account, have it finalized, and then you'll get your ticket to come to the party.
Well, I think there are 3 letters that are actually 4 that you need to know. The 4 letters are ASAP. All right? Right, Zach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully.
ASAP. Anybody else have any questions? Any questions? Anything? No. Mr. Daps?
Fundraising ideas.
Hey,
Oh.
you have any fundraising ideas?
A few.
All right, come on up.
Here, I got you. Thank you.
He wore, everybody noticed that Mr. Daps wore his fundraising ideas tie.
Yes, yes. Disney Magic brings everything to life. We've done a lot of different things through the years, including we've done a concert, we've done silent auctions, we've done bake sales. Anything that you get excited about, that you think other people might like, that you like, is probably a good idea. And anything that is something is better than nothing. And that's kind of been the big lesson for us, is some things have worked really great, other things haven't. It's always pushed things forward a little bit, and if you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen.
There you go. Okay. Hey, just out of curiosity, how many of you are here with us for the very first time? Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well, thank you for coming out. Thank you very much. And we apologize about the sun. It was great to have everybody here. On behalf of CHOC and everybody, wait, one more thing.
One more thing. We started a tradition where we always had something special as you left, so we want to keep that to a tradition. So please make sure you get a little something before you leave. But please hang out. Thank you all again for what you do, for the kids and families. Thank you for showing up and being here with us on this special journey. And thank you to my Disney family and the Grove for having us and making this happen and bringing back magic to Orange County and the greater LA region.
And this is the last presentation you'll see that has 4 endings.
Yes!
Bye, everybody. Thank you.